Sadly, the American troops had withdrawn. What we had instead was a Russian occupation, a very repressive German communist government, a completely demolished city, a curfew, and even less to eat than during the war. We were told that we were liberated from Nazi tyranny, but in truth, we were liberated from all we owned, from freedom of movement, and we still had no freedom of speech. Luckily, we had our lives, and that was the important thing. Fortunately for us, the Russian troops didn't reach us until after the war was over. As occupational powers, the Army's directives were different than during wartime. So we thanked our lucky stars that we were spared the horrible fate of those Germans farther east who fell victim to Russian brutality while the war was still in progress. But as with any conquering army, the new peacetime regulations weren't always followed by the Russians, and we had to be extremely careful of our speech and all our actions. It was like living at the edge of an abyss where one misstep could lead to your demise. So life went on with different types of demands on our survival skills. The major form of employment was the removal of rubble and digging out the thousands of rotting corpses under the ruins. This work had to be done by women, since most men who survived the war were still in POW camps. These women even had a name, rubble women. It was terrible and heartbreaking work that paid next to nothing, but somebody had to do it. These women often overlooked contribution to the rebuilding of our country was enormous, and a great testament to their strength of character. They were the unsung heroes of the post-war period.
I think in a lot of ways, women have to take up the slack and have to be strong.